Welcome to Content Inspire. I'm your host, Andrew Calvino, and today I have the legend and badass herself, Lauren Bair, and she's absolutely killing it, a coach and doing various things within the fitness and sports nutrition industry. So I am super happy to have you on the podcast and introduce yourself to the listeners.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. So I am Lauren Bair. I am a registered nurse and also a coach for a team called Bair Aesthetics that me and my husband own. We also just started a brand new clothing line of empowerment called Manifested Lifestyle. So we like to kind of keep busy. We're kind of, in different areas, but I'm originally from Ohio and we moved to Scottsdale, Arizona a couple of years ago during COVID just to kind of get somewhere with a little bit better weather and more of that fitness lifestyle. So yeah.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. And then first quick question your way is, what is your why?
I love being a part of people's lives, a positive impact with coaching, guiding people through not only lifestyle goals, but also competition prep like bikini or figure. I really like to be that support system for those clients, especially just because I feel like there's a lot of information out there. So it's easy to kind of, get lost or think, am I doing the right thing, second guessing. So I just like being there for each and every one of my clients, not only for, guidance with their goals, but also just as, almost like a little mini therapist too.
Okay, for sure. And then how did you get into fitness and ultimately making that decision to compete?
Yeah, so I grew up doing dance and gymnastics. I did that from when I was little all the way through high school. And then once I went to college, I didn't really have a hobby like that anymore. So a boyfriend of mine at the time meal prepped, he wanted to compete, kind of got me into the competition realm. So I figured, you know what, like I have this history of gymnastics, dance, I'm kind of bored just sitting in my dorm room. So why don't I try this out? So he kind of got me paired up with a coach. And honestly, I didn't really have a background to lifting at that time. It was just like dance. So I definitely feel like when I first did my couple of shows, I was definitely small, but that's what, got me really into it. I loved the people that you met and just seeing really what that body was capable of. So that was back in 2014. And I competed in the bikini division all the way through 2019, took a little break. And then last year I decided to switch divisions and I did the fitness division, which is where you do like a 2-minute routine with power push-ups and jumps. So I kind of got to incorporate a lot of the gymnastics and dance background. And I got my pro card in that last year.
Okay. And leading into the next question, how does it feel to be an IFBB pro?
Freaking amazing. It's fun. Obviously tons of our clients, my friends, all, they have that IFBB title and that's what everybody's really working towards in the sport. So it's really cool to know, like, even with that short-term phase of the fitness division, I felt like, that was probably meant to be and is definitely the division that's I'm a little bit more suited for versus bikini. So now the goal is just to kind of grow right now and then hopefully make my pro debut next year.
Sweet. And then what advice would you give to someone who's afraid of going after what they want?
Ooh, yeah, honestly, do it. I think that there's, I think there's a lot of unknown out there. And, if it's always like a fear, like what if I fail or what if I don't like it or succeed, you really don't know until you try. So I think my biggest advice is to, like, as far as like competitions go, do your research. There's so many fitness coaches out there, some great, maybe not so great, but if you really want to succeed and make sure that your health is put to the forefront, ask questions, do, your coach research and, just kind of take that jump and try it out. And if you don't like it, then, maybe there's something else, a better hobby or a better sport, suited for you.
Okay. And then another quick question your way. You're an RN and BSN. You provide high quality and professional fillers and Botox. How did you get into doing that?
Yeah. So I got my nursing degree in 2017 And actually aesthetics really wasn't a main focus or something that I thought I wanted to do right off the bat. So I was able to get a position in the NICU, which is the neonatal intensive care unit. And this is when I was back in Ohio. So I did that for 2 years and I was night shift. So that caught up. Oh God. Yeah, it was it was a lot, but I did love it. I kind of did like a little bit more of a slower pace versus your normal day shift schedule. And I mean, I was doing competition prep during that time. I think that 2 years kind of caught up to me. And in that time, that's when I actually started coaching for Bair Aesthetics as well. Since I only had 3 night shifts, I figured I could start taking on clients to help my husband Dylan out. So I started to really find a passion for online coaching, doing it from home, being able to travel more, and kind of having more of an outreach to people. So I stepped away from bedside while we moved over to Arizona. And I'm sure, you know, if you hear Scottsdale, it's like filler central. Like there is tons of people that get Botox and fillers, where really in Ohio, there was only a couple places that did it. So I really kind of missed doing something nursing related, since that's what I went to school for. So I took some certifications to kind of be more catered towards like the aesthetics of nursing. And then I opened up my own business called Buffed Beauty. So I'll do that a couple days a week. And I love it because I think with coaching, you get to work with a client for several months and see their progress over that time. So it's not immediate, where like the fillers and the Botox, it's like immediate gratification. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds.
That's nice. That's awesome that you're able to do that.
Yeah, it's fun.
So another quick question your way is Lauren, you and your husband are professional coaches, have a huge roster of clients. You both compete in bodybuilding, but you also enjoy life, raves, music festivals. How do you achieve that wonderful thing called balance?
Oh, I love it. And honestly, I love it so much. I have balance right on my arm.
oh man.
I seriously, we love that balanced lifestyle. And I think, you know, especially with competing, and I've had my fair share when I started, zero balance. I was just all in competition prep. I didn't hang out with friends. I kind of stayed inside. I didn't want to be around situations that maybe, you know, made me feel tempted to go off plan or feel like I'm missing out. But that, I think, caught up to me at least. And, you know, I feel like that's a really important thing that people should know, is that you shouldn't really change who you are as a person or stay inside or, you know, turn down plans just because of those kind of goals. We can still hit those goals, whether it's physique or, you know, education, career. We can still have fun at the same time. And I think that that's going to allow people to kind of allow us to want to hit our goals a little bit more, because we're just enjoying the process. And I mean, we were just at like a music festival. Dylan was a couple weeks out from a competition, you know, still cracked top 5. So you can still do it. It's just a matter of, you know, kind of stepping out of that comfort zone. And, you know, not everybody can do that, but we're really big on trying to show people that you shouldn't, you know, stay back or, you know, miss out on opportunities just because of those goals.
Okay. And then you guys also are very unique in the aspect where you only have, you have prep clients, you have lifestyle, you have normal clients, and then you have clients that are specific, wanting to get ready for a music festival or rave. I saw that. And I was like, oh, I definitely have to ask, like, how is that so completely different? Someone getting ready just for a music festival compared to getting ready for like a normal lifestyle client.
Yeah. So honestly, we do treat it very similar to our lifestyle clients. We have each and every one of our clients track macros. It's very catered to them with weekly check-ins. We are very detailed with like a data sheet. We do that for our rave festival coaching clients too. I'd say that, you know, difference obviously is just you have a new goal to work towards. So, you know, there's all these different big music festivals. So we kind of intake what festivals and shows they're going to. So we make sure we are starting out, you know, maybe 12, 16 weeks, probably 12 weeks ahead of time. Because think about it, you know, these music festivals, everybody's wearing like nothing. So everybody wants to feel, you know, their best for those music festivals. And just because we do that ourselves, we know what a community the rave community is. So that's already the type of team Bair Aesthetics is. So we felt like it would be a perfect fit because we are already like very welcoming and open. So again, they are still tracking their macros. They have a training program. It's just, these specific festivals that they're aiming for. And then usually we'll try to, let every one of our festival clients know what festivals we're going to or shows. So hopefully we can all kind of meet up and hang out together.
That's sick. And then
Yeah.
I know you brought it up early. Let's talk about Manifest. So
Yeah.
when did you start that brand? What launches have happened? What products? So let's talk about it because it looks very unique and it looks pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Oh, well, thank you. That means a lot. And this was probably a conversation that Dylan and I have had for over a year now, trying to tap into something that was going to bring more people together than just our team, because we have some pretty, I'd say, sick team apparel, but it has the BA logo all over it. And, usually people are going to rock that are part of the team. So we wanted to create something that was going to have a better outreach and more empowerment than just a bodybuilding team. So it's a clothing company that is containing a lot of empowerment. So manifestation is something that's really big to us. If there's something that you want in your life, put it out there, but act on it, work on it, and those things are going to become attracted to you. So that's the meaning behind the Manifested brand. It's fairly new. So we just launched on August 24th. So it hasn't even been a month yet of being out there to the public. And I'd say that the launch went really well. We plan on, so right now it's just like a t-shirt, an oversized hoodie, some crew socks, affirmation journal. And then down the road, of course, we're going to just launch different colors of those items, as well as maybe in the works, some beanies and just things that, again, are, more of your everyday lifestyle clothing. But each drop is going to have some type of empowerment, theme in there, whether that's, grounded or elevated, connected. And again, a way to kind of bring that different type of community together.
Okay, that's sick. I'm hyped. I'm definitely going to tag everything of Manifest and yours down below. So everyone definitely check it out.
Thank you.
And no problem. And then another quick question your way is, are there any supplements or specific brands that you like using on a daily basis?
Yeah, so one company that we'll usually not only use ourselves, but that we really recommend to a lot of our clients, and I actually saw you talk to him already in one of your previous podcasts, and that's Ben Hartman with Morphogen Nutrition.
Oh, not Ben. He's so awesome.
Love him.
Awesome. Sweet.
He's a good friend of ours. So he's from Ohio, and that's how we know him. But we love each and every one of his products because he really puts in the time to do the research on the right ingredients, the right dosages of each of those ingredients, not throwing a lot of crap in them. So my go-tos, that I'm using from Morphogen are usually going to be things like his vegan protein powder, Morpho Calm, which is his cortisol support, is something that I implement daily. There's like a female focused one called Chasteberry. And those are typically, the main ones that I'm using, but he has so many we have like a whole cabinet full. It's like a whole cabinet of just all of his supplements. But other than that, my go-to things like pre-workout, again, one of our friends that we have a collaboration with called Tallu, really great pre-workout. And there's even a non-stim pump that Dylan formulated that he carries on there. That's a blend of, your common like pump ingredients, but also adaptogens to help with the focus throughout your workout.
Okay. Who's the owner of that brand? Because that sounds very, very familiar.
Yeah. So Tallu is owned by Logan Baker.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know who that is. It's a small world, the supplement industry, surprisingly.
Right. Yeah. We knew him back in the day through like being ambassadors for protein bars and stuff. So that's how we know him. And we've kind of followed along with his life for several years now.
Okay. And then another quick question your way is, what music do you listen to while training?
EDM.
Straight up EDM? Okay.
Come on, you have to, that's right. Like, duh.
Who's your favorite artist then?
Oh gosh. Okay. So I'd say probably Subtronics is my favorite DJ.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Subtronics?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I love Subtronics, and then I do love my fair share of like melodic dubstep.
What,
So,
like Seven Lions?
what was that?
What, like Seven Lions?
Oh, Seven Lions, yeah. Or of course, like an OG is things like Millennium, but I love Midas. I love, we're actually going this weekend to one, Bear Grylls. He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love to change it up. I feel like there's just so many DJs that are kind of popping up, and we go to festivals and shows so often. So it's fun to kind of find new people. But definitely the dubstep, melodic dubstep are like my go-tos.
Okay, so another quick question your way is, on your free time, what show do you watch on Netflix, Disney Plus, or Hulu? And if you aren't big on watching TV, what do you do to relax and de-stress?
Nice, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you said if you don't watch TV. We don't have cable, so it's usually Netflix that we're watching. I feel like that's like everybody now. I just don't sit that much and watch. But usually at night before bed, I'll throw on like Netflix. Oh gosh, what are my go-tos? As weird, okay, this is kind of weird. I feel like not many people know this about me, but I love like true crime shows. Like I love like murder mysteries.
Yeah. Sounds like my wife. Straight up.
Really?
She'll listen to like true crime podcasts, and she's a forensic psychologist on her 9 to 5. So yeah, she's definitely into that as well. So the second you said that, I was like, no way.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm like, man, maybe I should have been that. I've gone to school for that. So I definitely, and Dylan hates that. He's like, can we watch something like happy? I'm like, no, I just want to watch murders before bed. I don't know.
That's funny. Well, Lauren, I just wanted to say thank you so much for sharing your story. I know that the community within Continence Bair, someone's going to hear this and absolutely go after it. So thank you so much for sharing who you are and allowing me to do that on my platform. Is there anything that you would like to say to the listeners before we hop off?
Yeah, well, thank you for listening. Again, my husband and I with Bair Aesthetics, we love teaching and educating not only lifestyle clients, but also competition prep. With him being a registered dietitian and me a nurse, we have several coaches that are also registered dietitians or healthcare professionals as well. We really try to put that health at the forefront when it comes to your fitness goals. So if anybody ever is interested in checking out our team, you're more than welcome. I know that you said that you're going to include stuff too, and that you're more than welcome to check out our website, bairaesthetics.com, and shoot us a little email.
Sweet. So I'm going to put everything down below, guys. Definitely check it out if you're interested. And Lauren, thank you so much. And until next time.
Awesome. Thank you so much.